Hello, this is PJ with PJintuitiveguidance.com, and I thought with this weekend coming up that I would do a general love reading. Now, with generalities, when you do just a general reading, some of it's not going to resonate with you. So it is okay if this does not, but I just asked the universe, what is a general message for the weekend regarding love? So the first card, the overall energy of the cards today is the Death card. And the Death card does not mean that you're going to die. It has nothing to do with that. But what it does mean is that you're coming to a moment of endings. So maybe you've recently ended a relationship, or you have decided that it is time to end a karmic cycle. But this card represents endings. So if you've recently ended a relationship, and by the way, this is for single people, people who are in a relationship, this is not your reading. But if you would like to have a reading, I can definitely tailor any of this toward you with a personal reading, because like I said, this is general. This may not resonate with everybody. This is just for the general population. So the overall message of this reading is that you're at a point of endings. So maybe you need to end a relationship, or maybe you just have ended it, but endings can be good because that means that you're ready for a new adventure. So as I look at the cards, the first card is the Seven of Cups, but it is in the reverse mode. And if you look at all the cups in the card, they are all representing opportunity. So each cup is filled with different things that you could choose from. And I think what happened in this reading, for whoever this resonates with, is that you're overwhelmed with the amount of options that you have coming to you since you have recently ended a relationship. Or if you choose to end a relationship, know that you will have lots of opportunities, new people coming into your life that will be options for you romantically. As we move on, we're going to look at a couple of people who will come into your life if this resonates with you. The first one is a Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is a young energy, childlike energy. It doesn't mean they're necessarily young if you are an older person, but they come across very energetically as a younger person. It could mean that they're immature. It could mean that they just have a lot of energy, but this is a young person offering a cup of love. That person seems to be a good, viable option for you if that person resonates with your energy. The second card here is another opportunity, and that's the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands, you need to be very careful with knights, because the knights come in quickly and they have a lot of, especially that Knight of Wands is going to have a lot of passion. So that can represent a very quick relationship, a one-night stand, or something that comes in and leaves rather quickly but full of passion. So if that's what you're looking for, then that would be an opportunity for you. Next, sorry, my cat just tried to jump up on the table during the reading and I blocked him, so that's what you heard. The next card is the Ten of Pentacles. And so, I'm sorry, the Seven of Pentacles. And this card is in reverse. So maybe because of your recent endings, or the fact that you are choosing to end something, means that you have a lack of long-term vision. Perhaps, you feel like, well, if I end things, am I going to have success with a future partnership or, love? And my answer to you is yes, you are. These cards are strong in the fact that when you have, or you do the endings that you are anticipating, that if you do that, you will indeed come into a relationship. Remember, you have lots of options and it's going to be very overwhelming. So our next card is the Two of Cups, and that represents, a love coming in. So I know that you have many options. It's a little overwhelming, but know that this Two of Cups is a representation of coming into a new relationship. I have to go ahead and just share with you quickly that this partnership is going to be a good partnership, whichever one you choose, but you're going to have to be careful because there's lots of options, and I know those options are overwhelming. So my advice to you is that you pick one that is a good match for you. Be careful of the one that's going to come in with a lot of passion, but he is not going to be there very long. You do have one that's going to have some young energy, and he may seem a little bit maybe immature at first, but know that, and I'm saying he can be she, it's all relative. I'm just, because they're pages, I am saying he, but know that it doesn't have to be a male or a female. It's whoever that partner would be for you based on your specific situation. So there is going to be love coming in, but you've got to end things. You've got to have that ending and watch for those options that are coming in. Now, my card that I want to share with you is this card here, and it is the Eight of Swords. If you notice, the woman is wrapped in a fabric, like a not a mask, but a blindfold. Her arms are wrapped. You're going to have to work through some of those things that you have going on within you, those mental conflicts, whatever it is. I'm hearing, that maybe you're not enough, feeling like you're not enough, maybe some of the pains that you felt in the past relationship that you just ended. But what if it as hard as that may seem, know that blindfold on you is just loosely wrapped, and notice that the fabric around the body is loosely wrapped. So even though you might be imposing some self-imposed restrictions or feeling imprisoned because of some of your past hurts, those negative thoughts can easily be put aside if you just take off the blindfold and unwrap your arms and heal from the mental conflict that you may have regarding a relationship. And it could be regarding the relationship that may have just ended. So like I said, you have many options, and that goes back to our card here, our first card, where I feel like you have many options and it's overwhelming. We also have then another person who is coming in, and this is the Page of Swords. So right now, looking at these cards, you've ended something and it looks like you've got three options. And the Page of Swords is curiosity, new ways of, this person is going to come into you with curiosity, clarity, bringing change, maybe a thirst for knowledge, a new way of communicating, and this new relationship gives you a youthful glow. So in my opinion, you would want to choose probably this relationship out of all three. The reason being is that this Page of Cups could be a really good option too. Remember, pages are the young energy, and this Page of Cups is bringing along an energy of love. And where the Page of Swords is bringing an energy of clarity, communication. So based on what you prefer, you are going to be looking at three different options that are going to be a little overwhelming. Know that this Knight of Wands is going to come in as well. Now, if you're looking for just a, quick relationship full of passion, then that would be one that you may want to consider, but it's not going to be long term. So if I were going to paraphrase and just kind of go over everything that I've talked about, the first thing is that our energy is starting with an ending. And it could be you're going to end things or have ended things. And when you do that, you are going to be overwhelmed with the amount of options that come into your life for love. And my suggestion is to look at those options and figure out which one best suits you. Take some time, get to know these three possibilities coming into your life and which one best serves you. But do not be blindsided by that Knight of Wands coming in with full of passion, because he's not going to stick around. He's going to come in quickly and leave quickly, and that might break your heart. So don't overlook, a young Page of Cups or a young Page of Swords. As you go through this, understand that you are going to come into a more meaningful relationship if you're picking one that is more stable and not that Knight of Wands. And when you do, you're going to be confronted with some of those things that you need to work on in order to have that positive relationship. And you might have to take off that mask and unveil some of that negative thinking that maybe has gotten away in past relationships. So keep that in mind, because you're questioning with your Seven of Pentacles, you're questioning whether you're going to be having a long-term relationship. My answer to you is, if you make the right choice in the options that are coming in, and you do not go for the one night stand per se, you're going to come into having to think about some of the conflicts and mental conflicts that you've had, that you're going to have to peel off those layers. And I'm hearing that maybe one of this Page of Swords or maybe the Page of Cups are going to be that person that's going to help you to, clear away and peel off the layers of the onion of that baggage that you've had from some past relationships. So like I've said, I am PJ with PJintuitiveguidance.com, and this is a general reading, and this reading is about the general public. So it's not specific to you personally. If you would like something more specific, my suggestion is to get a reading with me regarding your love life, and I can help you with that. But know that these are general readings for the collective, and it may not all resonate for you, but this is the energy that I am picking up today. So once again, this is PJintuitiveguidance.com, and if you would like a specific reading regarding your love life, please message me and we can schedule it and see what's in the future for you. Namaste.